Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Your sports source for East Central Kansas welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Legion Baseball. Our coverage on KOFO is being brought to you by our Legion Baseball title sponsors, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Legion Baseball on KOFO is also brought to you by Quality Structures in Richmond, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Bank Midwest, Sutton's Jewelry, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, also by Advent Health Ottawa, Goppert State Service Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Corner Market, Agler and Gaddert Certified Public Accountants, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, and by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Croucher Abstract and Title Company, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Beanie's Body Shop, Arvest Bank, and CarStar. Now, from the Diamond, let's join KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman.
And a pleasant good morning to you all from J.C. Ballpark in Pittsburgh. It's time for American Legion Baseball action as your Ottawa Arrows get set to take on the Gladstone Owls in the first game of their tournament here at the Post 64 Invitational in Pittsburgh. Owls have already played today. They beat the senior Pittsburgh team earlier today, 5-4, a game that was called due to time limit. We did have some weather that moved through and delayed the game for a little bit, and so that's why we're a little bit late getting started here this morning, but we'll be back after this break, and you are listening to the Ottawa Arrows Baseball, sponsored by our title sponsors, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Back with more after this short break.
It's summer, and odds are, at some point, your teenager's going to ask if they can borrow the car. Being sure they're safe is your first thought, which leads to your second thought. Do I have enough coverage? Now you're thinking, time to call your local State Farm agent in Ottawa, Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Let's give you the starting lineups. First of all, for the Owls, leading off and playing in left field will be Patrick Hand. Batting second, designated hitter Nick Hertz. Hitting third and playing at third base, Nathan Fine. Batting fourth, the shortstop Keaton Mudd. Hitting fifth, playing in center field, Nick Knight. The first baseman, Jack Curley, will bat sixth. Hitting seventh and doing the catching, Nick Ward. The pitcher, Alec Pilliger, will bat eighth, and hitting ninth and playing in right field is Ian Davis. For the Arrows, leading off and playing at second base, Carson Hind. Batting second, the left fielder, Blake Olmeyer. Hitting third and doing the pitching, Cole Swanson. Batting fourth at first base, Aiden Michael. First baseman, Ryan Laurie, bats fifth. Hitting sixth, doing the catching, Jose Richards. Brady Beats is at shortstop. He'll bat seventh. Batting eighth and playing in right field, Liam Robertson. And hitting ninth, the center fielder, Lane Altick. We'll take a break and be back with the first pitch of today's action. You're listening to Arrows Baseball. Our title sponsors, co-sponsors, are State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King and Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Back after this.
Ottawa Chiropractic is ready to help with your chiropractic needs and implementing strict cleaning regimes for your family's health and safety. And speaking of family, Ottawa Chiropractic encourages family visits. Children can experience body trauma from jumping and tumbling, bouncing and bumping, but young bodies may also look to chiropractic care to improve chronic ear infection or sleep disturbance. Find out more. Call for your family appointment today at 785-242-BACK. That's 242-BACK. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 till 6, Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 11.
Back here at J.C. Ballpark as the throw down to second base. Here quickly for Ottawa across the outfield, Blake Olmeyer in left, Lane Altick in center, Liam Robertson in right. Third baseman is Aiden Michael. At shortstop, Brady Beats. Second baseman is Carson Hine, and at first base, it's Ryan Laurie. Behind the plate, Jose Richards and right-hander Cole Swanson on the hill here for Ottawa in this first game of the tournament. Patrick Hand will lead things off. Left-handed hitting left fielder. And the first pitch of today's game is fouled left of the plate, strike one. It'll be Hand, then Hertz. And then Fine here for the Owls out of Gladstone, Missouri. Fastball for a strike, 0-2 quickly. Swanson ready, and the 2-strike pitch. Chopped up the first base line, fielded by Richards. Will have to hurry, and they just got him. Easier play for the catcher Richards as he's going toward the base in that situation. Jose got on the ball and nipped hand by a half step. Here's Nick Hertz, the designated hitter. He is actually batting for the second baseman, Joe Schmidt. Pitch is hit down the left field line, twisting, and it will be a foul ball. Ohlmeyer giving chase, but couldn't catch up with it. Ottawa plays again tonight at 8:30. One delivery is foul tipped at the plate. And again, Swanson ahead in the count, 0-2. Breaking ball went outside, 1-2 now. Right-hander ready. 1-2 pitch. Curve, strike 3 called. Two out in the Owls first. The batter will be Nathan Pine, the third baseman. Pitch from Swanson is grounded foul over by the first base coach's box. Swanson has the sign, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and a fastball up around the shoulders. To Fine, and it's a fastball high and outside. Good waist pitch there by Swanson. Just below the knees, 2-2. Swanson deals. And a ball swung on and missed. It rolls away from Richards, and Fine is going to reach. So Fine is on with 2 outs. That'll be a pass ball on the catcher Richards. And it will bring to the plate the cleanup man, Keaton Mudd. Mudd, a right-handed batter. Fine with the lead. Pitch is chopped down the third base line. Richards will field, throw wildly down the right field line. And everybody's going to be safe. Robertson trying to corral it, and he can't do it around that corner. And Fine is going to come all the way in to score. Another dribbler, this time up the third base line. Richards out of the box fielded it, but threw to the foul side of the bag. And Laurie couldn't come up with it, and then Robertson, the right fielder, struggled down in the corner in foul territory, and it's 1-0 Owls. The batter is Nick Knight, the center fielder. He takes high ball 1. Arrow's defense was not good the other night down in Newton. Here's a ball hit deep to left. Going back on it, Ohlmeyer. It's going to be over his head, and one hops the fence. Into second base with a stand-up double goes Nick Knight, and Mudd down the line to score. The batter will be Jack Curley, the first baseman. Swanson's pitch, a fastball high. Well, first the pass ball on the third strike that allowed the runner to reach. Then the three-base throwing error. And a solid double to left. Outside corner, 1-1. Next pitch is down too low. Knight, the runner out at second base. Owls have scored a couple here in the top of the first, both unearned. Swing and a miss with a breaking ball, 2-2. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Curley down on strikes. Swanson strikes out 3 in the inning, but 2 runs for the Owls on 1 hit, 1 Ottawa error, 1 man left on base. At the end of a half inning of play, Gladstone 2 and Ottawa coming to bat. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
From accounting to income tax preparation, auditing and management advisory, estate planning and sales tax services, even fraud examination. For you, your business, and your peace of mind. Agler and Gaddert Public Service Accountants. Call 785-242-3170.
Kramer Pharmacy knows that right now it's all about safety and convenience. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts reminding you that you can park out front and call 242-0240 and we'll bring your prescription out or pick up your written script to be filled. We also want you to know about our new Saturday hours from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can still get the same weekday service from 9 to 7, and if you still aren't ready to get out and about, you can always take advantage of our free delivery service. Kramer Pharmacy open 9 to 7 weekdays and Saturday from 9 to 2 at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa.
Arrows come to bat here in the bottom of the first inning. They'll send to the plate Carson Hine, then Blake Olmeyer, and Cole Swanson if anybody reaches Aiden Michael. Defensively for the Owls, in left field, it'll be Patrick Hand, Nick Knight, the center fielder, Ian Davis in right. The third baseman is Nathan Fine. At shortstop, Keaton Mudd. Second baseman is Joe Schmidt. At first base, Jack Curley. Behind the plate, Nick Ward, and on the hill, right-hander Alec Pilliger. This ballpark has been around for a long, long time. I came to games here with my grandfather back in the early 60s, which tells you a little bit about how old I am, I guess, too. It's a great ballpark. 320 down the line and left, 400 to dead center field, and 303 a short right field foul pole as Carson Hine gets set to check in. Right-handed batter Carson Hine. Pilliger's pitch is low. Right-hander ready. 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball missed inside. Artificial surface on the infield, natural out in the outfield. That is a wall out there in the outfield. Low and inside, 3-0. Hine holds the bat high. The pitch to him is a strike at the knees. Pilliger winds and delivers. Low ball 4. And the Arrows have their leadoff man on. Blake Oldmeyer, the batter. Curley trying to keep the runner close at first. Hine takes off. It's a bunt back to the mound. The only play will be first. Pilliger slipped and then threw wildly. And now here comes Hine trying for third, and he's in safely. Heads up base running that time by Carson Hine. So runners will be at the corners. And the batter will be Cole Swanson. Swing and a miss by Swanson, and high fastball 0-1. Haven't scored that yet on that play. Pilliger slipped on that artificial surface and then tried to throw from his knees and threw it wide of the bag. Runner goes from first, pitches low, there'll be no throw. So Oldmeyer steals second. One to Swanson, right down the middle. Count now 1-2. 2-0 Owls, bottom half of the first, but the Arrows are threatening. They have 2 on with nobody out. Popped him up. Second baseman Schmidt looking up and makes the catch. And 1 out here in the inning. Now the cleanup man, Aiden Michael. Michael, tall right-handed batter.
Line drive.
Not much wind here right now. Earlier was blowing in from right field. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Something else the Arrows struggled with the other night at Newton was hitting with men in scoring position. They just really couldn't get the job done. Breaking ball bounced up there, and it was blocked by the catcher, Ward, 1-1. Hine led off with a walk. Oldmeyer sacrificed and reached on a throwing error. 1-1 to Michael. Looped into center field. Going over is the center fielder, Knight. He'll make the catch. Hine will head for the plate, and he will score, and it's 2-1. Two outs now. Here's Ryan Laurie. Pilliger checks the runner at second, comes to the plate, and the ball is grounded sharply, but right at the shortstop. Bud throws wildly, and on past the first baseman, Curley. Laurie is safe. Oldmeyer will score, and we're all tied up. Well, these runs unearned in this inning. And now the lead run out at second with 2 outs for Jose Richards. Pitch to Jose. Low and in. Two-two tie here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled off down the third baseline. One and one to the Ottawa catcher. Laurie out at second base, 2 down. Arrows have a couple home here to tie the game in the bottom of the first. Fouled it straight back to the screen. Rain has stopped. Actually hasn't been raining now for about 30 minutes or so. Gets away from the catcher on a pitch down to the dirt, and Laurie down to third. Two pitch. Fisted foul, again back to the screen. Pilliger working from the stretch. And another 2-2 pitch. This one fisted over the pitcher's mound. Be charged by the shortstop. He tried to barehand it, and now he will not get Richards. And Laurie down the line to score to make it 3-2. It was a tough play, and the shortstop, Mudd, tried to barehand it and came up empty, and he's shaken up out there near the second base position. I believe that'll be an infield single. And an RBI for Richards. And the Owls coach out of the dugout. He's checking to see on Mudd, but he's also talking to his infield. Brady Beats will be the Ottawa hitter. And let's see, I think the Arrows will probably courtesy run here. Let's see. Yes, they do. Brett Hadel courtesy run. Brady Beats stands in, right-handed hitter. Hadel, pretty good lead over at first. The pitch, there he goes. Pitch is grounded to third. Throw across is in time. Beats is out, as is Ottawa here in the first, but the Arrows take the lead with 3 runs on 1 hit. There were 2 Owls errors and 1 left on base. At the end of 1 inning of play, the score is Ottawa 3 and Gladstone 2. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
For Sutton's Jewelry, customer service during the COVID-19 crisis actually means customer safety. That's why they closed their doors for 2 months, a first in their 70-year history. And while they're still taking every precautionary measure to keep you safe, their doors are now open and they're ready to serve your jewelry needs. Stop in and celebrate with savings throughout the store, including Vera Bradley bags and gifts. Everyone at Sutton's Jewelry has missed providing that customer service to you. So stop in. They're now open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5:30, Saturday, 10 to 2. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main.
During these trying times, everyone knows that golf is an essential activity. Just ask the pros at Great Life Golf and Fitness. Get out and enjoy an essential round today. Call 785-242-3734 for your membership. Great Life, proud to support Ottawa Legion Baseball.
Why is Kansas State Bank your hometown bank? Because the people you know support the people you know, like sponsoring this broadcast of Ottawa Legion Baseball, and by providing SBA loans of over $8 million as part of the Payroll Protection Program for local businesses. Kansas State Bank, proud to be your hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Lower third of the Gladstone order here in the top of the second inning. That'll be Nick Ward, Alec Pilliger, and then Ian Davis. Neither team played very good defense in that first inning. All the runs, 5 of them total, unearned. Nick Ward, the catcher, will lead things off. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, 0-1. Butted, and it'll be fielded by Swanson, and he'll throw late to first. And Ward is on with a bunt single. That ball was dead nicely by Ward. You'd think on artificial surface it would get out toward the pitcher, but it kind of stopped right after it hit the skin portion. Runner goes, pitch is outside. To throw to second base will not be in time. Pilger, the pitcher, is the batter. Tying run now out at second base with nobody out. Ticked off the end of the bat foul. Shortstop Beats kind of cheating toward the bag, trying to keep the runner close. There's a ball chopped to Beats. He'll throw on the run and get Pilger with the runner having to hold. Well, that worked out pretty nicely as Beats was pretty much right there, and with the ball being hit in that area, that runner had to stay at second. Now he's going to give way to a courtesy runner. Catcher Ward with one out. Jacob Ball will run. The batter is Ian Davis, the right fielder. Grounds this one to short. Runner heads for third. Beats up with it. Throws in time. 2 away. Ball got a good jump that time as that ball grounded up the middle. Back to the top of the order, Patrick Hand, who was thrown out by the catcher on a little slug bunt out in front of the plate. Pitch a little bit high. Swing and a pitch down in the dirt. 1-1, swing and a miss. Swanson's next offering is skied in the air on the infield. Beats the shortstop, drifts under it. He's got it, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. Arrows on top, 3-2. We're back in a minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ottawa Chiropractic is ready to help with your chiropractic needs and implementing strict cleaning regimes for your family's health and safety. And speaking of family, Ottawa Chiropractic encourages family visits. Children can experience body trauma from jumping and tumbling, bouncing and bumping, but young bodies may also look to chiropractic care to improve chronic ear infection or sleep disturbance. Find out more. Call for your family appointment today at 785-242-BACK. That's 242-BACK. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 till 6, Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 11.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
For the Arrows here in the bottom half of the second inning, it'll be Liam Robertson, then Lane Altick, and back to the top of the order for Carson Hine. Team plays again later this evening, and they take on one of the host teams, the junior Pittsburgh team. Scheduled for 8:30. they're giving themselves plenty of time in between these games, so we would imagine that'll be pretty close to being the start time, but keep your radios tuned to KOFO. And then Ottawa has a couple of games tomorrow, one at 10:30 that can be heard on KOFO.com, and also another one at 3:30 to wrap up this tournament. Liam Robertson will lead things off, playing right field here this morning. Pitch from Pilliger, grounded to short. Bud up with it, throws, and low, and Curley can't come up with it, and Robertson is safe. So another error on Gladstone, and the leadoff man is on. Here is Lane Altick. Robertson gets his lead. Pitch is on the outside corner. Third baseman Fine is way back. Now he's about even with the bag. Grounder to third. That might be two. Fine to second. And a wild throw goes on into right field. Robertson, not a chance to advance any further as the right fielder Davis backed it up. So bad throw by the third baseman, Fine, on what looked to be a double play ball, and the Arrows have first and second, nobody out. Carson Hine, the batter, walked and scored his first time up. Let's see if the Arrows are bunting here. Gets it down, but foul down the first baseline. Two on, nobody out. 3-2 Ottawa, bottom of the second. Now Fine in on the infield grass at third. Hines swinging, pops it up right field. Over is Davis to make the catch. Robertson's going to try for third. Here comes the throw. It's offline. And he will move up second to third on the fly ball off the bat of Hine. One away. Blake Olmeyer, the batter. Olmeyer reached on an error on his sacrifice attempt back in the first. Came around to score the second Arrows run. Stretch by Pilliger. Pitch to Olmeyer. Runner goes from first. Grounder to third. They'll come home, and the throw will be there in time to get him. The tag was applied high, but the umpire said it got on him before Robertson was able to get underneath it. Probably not the... Not a good base running decision there. 2 outs now. Here is Cole Swanson. Cole popped out to the second baseman in the first. Hits this one to the hole. It's short. Fielded by Mudd. Long throw across is there in time to get him, and the side is retired. So Ottawa wastes 2 on, nobody out. No runs, no hits, 2 errors, and 2 left on base at the end of 2. Ottawa 3, Gladstone 2. We're back in a minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
This is Aaron with Beanie's Body Shop and Repair in Ottawa. We want to make sure that your vehicle stays healthy, so we will come pick it up, repair it, and return it for your convenience. Let us take care of you and your investment at this difficult time. Call 242-4082.
This is Margie Hindeleiter, Community President at Bank Midwest in Ottawa. Proud to support our local sports teams like Ottawa Post 60 Legion Baseball Team. It's just common sense to be involved with the youth and their parents in our community. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives. Member FDIC.
You probably don't think about us until you need us, like now during hail and storm damage season. CarStar Ottawa offers paintless dent repair as a cost-effective solution for those small dents and dings. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Stay safe and relax. We'll take it from here.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
2 innings in the books. Arrows lead at 3-2. For the Owls, the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Hertz, Fine, and Mudd. All the runs scored in the first, all runs were unearned. Nick Hertz, the batters, called out on strikes his first time up. Pitch from Cole Swanson is fouled back. Down too low, 1-1. Sun trying to peek out now. Hit in the air to the left, down the line. Ohlmeyer near the line is under it and makes the catch. 1 away for Nathan Fine, who struck out and reached on a pass ball back in the first. Pitch to the left-handed batter is up and in. Again, Arrows play tonight at 8:30, tomorrow at 10:30 and 3:30. Low and inside, 2-0. Next week, Ottawa has doubleheaders at home on Wednesday against Newton and on the road against Garnett on Thursday. Luke Queen will bring you the play-by-play action of those 4 ball games before the 4th of July holiday. Down low, 3-0. Called strike. Fine was taking. 3-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Game at the top of the 3rd. Fouled off over by the first base dugout. Arrows on top 3-2. Outside, ball 4. So Fine on with a 1 out base on balls. The batter is Keaton Mudd. Mudd reached on a throwing error by the catcher Richards back in the first and scored a run. Throw over to first base, runner back. Pitch is outside and low. Swing and a miss. Ball rolls away from Richards, but Fine decides better of it. He stays at first. One and one to Mudd. Next pitch is tapped foul back of the plate. Swanson had Mudd reaching on that pitch on the outer part of the plate. Fine gets his lead. And the 1-2 pitch up over his head. Tried a breaking ball that didn't break. Wind now picking up. It's blowing in from center field here. Two on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Throw behind the runner at first. He's back. That is strikeout number 4 for Cole Swanson. 2 outs. Nick Knight will be the batter. Knight doubled to the left over the head of Olmeyer. One hopped the fence back in the first. That drove home a run. Pitch up too high. Down low, 2-0. Runner at first now with 2 away. 2-0 pitch tonight. And a fastball is high. Strike at the knees. Moves the count to 3-1. And low ball 4. So 2 on, 2 out, and the batter is Jack Curley. Curley struck out swinging to end the first. I'm sorry, it's Kelly. Misread the name, Jack Kelly. Little inside. And the plate's starting to move around a little bit on Cole Swanson here in this inning. Swing and a miss out in front of that pitch. Evens the count, a ball and a strike. Low and away. Swing and a miss. That pitch had some movement on it. 2-2 now to Kelly. Struck him out with a breaking pitch, and the side is retired. No runs for the Owls, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move to the bottom of the third inning. It's Ottawa 3, Gladstone 2, and we'll return in a minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
For a really clean look, go with Onyx Shower Surrounds and Vanity Tops from Trendle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
Hi, this is Chad Bruner, Director at the ORC. Are you looking for something for your youngsters to do this summer? Then sign up for our afternoon summer camp with Mr. Matt. Interested in getting into shape? Then don't miss your opportunity for all of our fitness classes. Auto Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
You got to the game late, and the only place to park turned out to be a little too close to foul territory. But you're not worried. In fact, you watch the rest of the game before you even go check the damage. How can you be so confident? Your auto insurance is with local State Farm agent Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
When purchasing or refinancing a home, do you know what transpires from time of application to the day of settlement? Rod Croucher and his dedicated staff will guide you through the process, protecting you against any adverse title claims or risks. Croucher Abstract and Title, 324 South Main, Ottawa.
Arrows bring the middle third of the order to the plate here in the bottom of the third inning. Michael, Laurie, and Richards. Ottawa just 1 hit in the ball game. That was an infield single in the first by Jose Richards. The Owls, though, have been generous. They have made 4 errors so far. All of the Arrows runs in the first unearned. Aiden Michael, sacrifice fly to center field his first time up. That one's hit in the air, about the same place. Center fielder Knight is under it, and 1 pitch, 1 out. Now Ryan Laurie, who reached on an error by the shortstop and scored a run in the first. Fouled off the end of the bat, strike 1. Pilliger ready, and the 1-strike pitch. Caught the inside corner. Did not look like it from our vantage point. 0-2. Grounder to third. Fine. Long throw across. Wild. And Laurie safe. And another error on the Owls. Gladstone had the early game today, and they nipped Pittsburgh 5-4, coming from behind after being down 4-1. They're playing like they're tired right now. Here is Jose Richards, infield single and a run, or RBI the first time up. Swing and a miss on a pitch on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Breaking ball high, 1-ball and a strike. Game in the bottom half of the third inning with the Arrows up by 1. Laurie with the lead over at first. That ball's hit into left center field, and it will get down a base hit. Laurie will stop at second. Richards has both Ottawa hits in the game. 2 on, 1 out for Brady Beats. Brady grounded out to the third baseman to end the first inning. He's 0 for 1. And Hadel will run once again for Richards. Pitch down low. Kelly at first base, playing in front of the runner. Grounder third base side, fair ball. Fine will throw wildly once again. He got the out at third base. But now here's a runner trying to score, and he'll be safe. Head first dive there by Brent Hadel, and he got in under the tag. So Beats at third base now. Laurie was retired at third, but then Fine's throw was way off the mark. Batter will be Liam Robertson. Liam takes a strike on the inside corner. Robertson reached on an error his first time up. Pilliger ready, and his pitch. Kicked it foul left of the plate. 2 strikes the count. Reaching for it, hit it into shallow right. Coming on to make the catch is Davis to retire Ottawa here in the 3rd. But the Arrows pick up a run on 1 hit. There were 2 errors and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the 4th. It's now Ottawa 4, Gladstone 2, and we'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is a Hideaway Storm Shelter. Get yours at Trendle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
This is Aaron at Beanie's Body Shop and Repair in Ottawa. We're open for business as usual, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We know times are tough, so if it helps, we'll come pick up your vehicle for maintenance repairs and then return it. Call Beanie's Body Shop and Repair, 242-4082.
Advent Health Ottawa is keeping you safe by having all team members and visitors wear masks, practice social distancing strategies, taking temperature checks, and utilizing enhanced deep cleaning procedures. Your assistance and understanding are greatly appreciated because at Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
Since 1899, Gobbert State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Gobbert State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Gobbert State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
3 innings in the books, 4 runs, 2 hits, 1 error for Ottawa. 2 runs, 2 hits, and 6 errors for Gladstone. Nick Ward leads off for the Owls. Then Alec Pilliger and Ian Davis. Ward beat out a bunt single his first time up. First pitch swinging, and he pops it up. Beats, drifts onto the outfield grass, and makes the play, and there's 1 away. Now Alec Pilliger, thrown out by the shortstop, Beats his first time up. Popped up, foul. This one will drift out of play. Oh, 0-1 to Pilliger. Fastball caught the outside corner, 0-2. Swanson ready, and the 2-strike pitch. Breaking ball away. One-two pitch. Just off the outside corner. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Bases empty, 1 out. Top of the 4th, Ottawa leads 4-2. Didn't go. Pitch outside, full count. Pilliger was thinking about that one, laid off at the last minute. Line to the 3rd baseman. Right at Aiden Michael, and there's 2 away. Now Ian Davis. Davis bounced out to short his first time. Breaking ball up too high. Fastball up and in, 2-0. Way outside. Well, you don't want to walk the number 9 hitter. Three-0 pitch. Throws a strike. Swanson ready, and the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Payoff pitch. Down low. So Davis works the 2-out walk, brings the tying run to the plate. Patrick Hand has grounded out and popped out. He's 0 for 2. Strike at the letters. Runner leads away from first. 0-1 pitch is bounced towards second. Hine will play to first base, and the out recorded there, and the side retired. No runs, no hits, 1 left. At the end of 3.5, it remains Ottawa 4, Gladstone 2. And we'll be back after this break. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Corner Market, where the community meets for coffee, cafe, or cocktails. Yep, we said cocktails, as in full bar service. Corner Market is a win-win location for coffee, cafe, or cocktails. Open Friday and Saturday, 6 till 10. Sunday through Thursday, 6 till 8 at the corner of 4th and Main. From accounting to income tax preparation, auditing and management advisory, estate planning and sales tax services, even fraud examination. For you, your business, and your peace of mind. Agler and Gaddert Public Service Accountants. Call 785-242-3170.
Kramer Pharmacy knows that right now it's all about safety and convenience. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts reminding you that you can park out front and call 242-0240 and we'll bring your prescription out or pick up your written script to be filled. We also want you to know about our new Saturday hours from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can still get the same weekday service from 9 to 7, and if you still aren't ready to get out and about, you can always take advantage of our free delivery service. Kramer Pharmacy open 9 to 7 weekdays and Saturday from 9 to 2 at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa.
Lane Altick will lead off the home half of the 4th for the Arrows. Then Carson Hine and Blake Holmeyer. If anybody gets on base, Cole Swanson. Owls with 2 in the 1st, Arrows with 3 in the 1st, 1 in the 3rd. Lane Altick reached on a fielder's choice grounder his first time up. Pitch from Alec Pilliger. It is a called strike. Missed inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Low to Altick, 2-1. Next pitch. Again low. So now Pilliger in danger of walking the number 9 hitter, but he's the leadoff man in the inning. At least when Swanson did it at the top of the inning, that was with 2 outs. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 low. So Altick is on with the leadoff walk, the batter Carson Hine. Carson has walked and scored and fly to right 0 for 1 officially. Third baseman Fine, about a half step behind the infield grass at third. Hine takes high. Altick safe lead over at first. The pitch. Good swing. Hine fouled it straight back. 1-1 to the Arrows' second baseman. Line foul, pass first. Hine back in. Pilliger checks the runner at first. Slow breaking ball stayed high, 2-2. Now the stretch, the 2-2 pitch. Inside, counts full. Gladstone fans wanted a strike right there. They got that call in the last inning. Not here, though, 3-2. Fouled it off over the first base dugout. Altic, the runner at first base, nobody out. Arrows looking for insurance here in the bottom of the fourth. Grounder to the hole, it's short. Backhanded by the shortstop. Long throw won't be in time. And now it bounces past Kelly. And there goes Altic to third. Well, Mudd, the shortstop, probably would have been well served right there just to eat that ball. It'll be an infield single and a throwing error that allows the runner to take third. Runners at the corners for Blake Ohlmeyer, who has sacrificed and reached on a fielder's choice. Runner goes from first, and they throw behind Hine, but the ball gets away from Fine down the line, but not far enough for Hine to try anything. Looked like Hine was going to take off for the plate if they threw down to second. Instead, Ward held on for a second, and then Hine was kind of in no man's land, but the throw bounced off the third baseman's glove. 0-1 to Ohlmeyer. Grounder to third, bad hop. Fine will come to the plate, and dead duck is Hine. And that's not a good base running decision right there with nobody out. Now runners will be at the corners, and Cole Swanson will be the batter. Swanson has popped out and grounded out. Ohlmeyer, good lead at first. That ball hit in the air to center. Drifting back on it, Knight tagging is the runner at third, and down the line to score comes Hine, and it's a 5-2 ball game. Two outs. Ohlmeyer at first base for Aiden Michael, who has twice flied to center. Pilliger checking over at first. Throws that way, and he's back. Five to 2 Arrows, bottom half of the fourth. Way outside. Arrows play the Pittsburgh junior team tonight at 8:30. Tomorrow they play a team from Wagner, Oklahoma at 10:30 in a game that can be heard on KOFO.com. And later on they'll take on the Complete Game Indians. They're out of Shawnee. Another throw to first, runner back. 1-0 to Michael. Hit into center field. Knight coming on. Not to play it on a hop. Now the ball rolls away from him. Olmeyer's going to try to score. Here comes the throw to the plate, and he is going to be safe. And the ball rolls away once again. Michael on his way to third. The Arrows now with a 6-2 lead. 2 more errors on the play there for the Owls. Ryan Laurie, the batter, he has twice reached on errors today. Gets this one into left base hit. Michael will score to make it 7-2. Jose Richards will remove the catcher's gear. Jose is 2 for 2. An infield single in the first, a single to left center in the third. Throw to first, gets away from the first baseman Kelly, and there goes Laurie down to second base. My goodness. Four errors in the inning and 10 in the game now for the Gladstone Owls. Pitch to Richards, down in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher Ward. Check the runner at second. 1-0 pitch, bounced foul down the third baseline. Stretch. 1-1 pitch. Inside. Grounder to shortstop. Mudd up with it. He'll throw across in time, and the inning is over. The Arrows get 3 on 3 hits, 4 errors, and 1 man left on base. At the end of 4 innings of play, it's Ottawa 7, Gladstone 2. We'll be back after this break. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Margie Hindeleiter, Community President at Bank Midwest in Ottawa, proud to support our local sports teams like Ottawa Post 60 Legion Baseball Team. It's just common sense to be involved with the youth and their parents in our community. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives. Member FDIC.
You've been isolated too long. Great Life Golf and Fitness says get out and enjoy a round of golf or beat the heat with a state-of-the-art workout at Great Life Fitness Center, downtown Ottawa. Call 785-242-3734. Great Life, proud to support Ottawa Legion Baseball. Ottawa Chiropractic is ready to help with your chiropractic needs and implementing strict cleaning regimes for your family's health and safety. And speaking of family, Ottawa Chiropractic encourages family visits. Children can experience body trauma from jumping and tumbling, bouncing and bumping, but young bodies may also look to chiropractic care to improve chronic ear infection or sleep disturbance. Find out more. Call for your family appointment today at 785-242-BACK. That's 242-BACK. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 till 6. Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 11.
Arrows now lead by 5 as we move to the 5th. For Gladstone, it will be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Hertz, Fine, and Mudd. Ottawa has taken advantage of a great amount of generosity from their opponent here this morning. Nick Hertz will lead things off. He has been out on strikes and fly to left. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Another swing and a miss by Hertz, quickly 0-2. Down too low. Pitch misses away, 2-2. Foul back to the screen by Hertz, who stays alive. Ground ball foul up the third baseline. Count remains 2-2. Ball 3 low. And outside, ball 4. So Hertz works the walk. The batter will be the third baseman, Nathan Fine, who has struck out and walked. Pitch is high. Swanson's pitch count now is in the 70s. It's a nice day to throw. Little high, 2-0. I know Kyle Altick would love to see a complete game here, but just inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Outside corner, Fine was taking. Runner leads away from first. Ball 4 outside, 2 on, nobody out. And here comes a visit from the dugout. Arrows have no warm-up action. Keaton Mudd will be the batter. And really, this is a big hitter in this game right here. You've got to get this guy out. Otherwise, it sets up a potential big inning for the Owls. First and second, nobody down. Pitch to Mudd, over but low. Outside, 2-0. Popped him up. Who wants it? It'll be Michael, the third baseman. He makes the catch coming down the line from third. That's a big out right there. Mudd swinging away on 2-0 with nobody out. So with one down, here is Nick Knight. He doubled in the first, walked in the third. Slowly hit ground ball towards second. Hine will play to second. They'll get the out there, then they'll throw behind the runner at third, but he's back safely. That was not a double play ball. They did get the runner at second base. 2 outs now. Jack Kelly is the batter. Gabe Conover was going to bat now for Kelly. He's a right-handed batter. Swanson's pitch. Line into right field, a base hit. The runner was on the move. He's going to head for third. Robertson, for some reason, threw home, but now the throw back behind the runner, but he's back in safely. So Conover comes through with an RBI single to right to make it now a 7-3 game. Nick Ward will be the batter. Ward bunt single in the first, popped to the shortstop in the fourth. Outside, 1-0. Had a good cut, fouled it straight back. One and one to Ward. Runners at the corners. 2 out in the inning. Late steal attempt. The runner's going to make it in without a throw. The pitch was up and in. And now 2-1 to Ward with 2 runners in scoring position. That ball's hit to left center. Will get down for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score. Ward into second base, and he has a double, and it's 7-5. And the Arrows are going to change pitchers right here. So a pitching change will be made here in the top of the fifth, with Ottawa leading 7-5, and we'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Since 1899, Gobbert State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Gobbert State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Gobbert State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
When purchasing or refinancing a home, do you know what transpires from time of application to the day of settlement? Rod Croucher and his dedicated staff will guide you through the process, protecting you against any adverse title claims or risks. Croucher Abstract and Title, 324 South Main, Ottawa.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Carson Hine is the new Ottawa pitcher. Looks like Cole Swanson's going to stay in the game to play second base. Riley Sands is courtesy running for the catcher Ward out at second. Here's the tying runner coming to the plate, Alec Pilliger, who is grounded out and lined out. 3 runs home here for the Owls in the top of the 5th. Pitch to Pilliger. Missed outside. Strike right through there. The 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air, left center field. Long run for Altic and Ohlmeyer. Ohlmeyer will get there to make the over-the-shoulder catch. So the Owls out here in the 5th, but they score 3 on 2 hits. No Ottawa errors and 1 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Ottawa 7 and Gladstone 5. We're back in a minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
And sponsored by Open Jar Concepts. Consult your physician prior to discontinuing use of any medication. Attention. This is an important message to anyone who has been diagnosed with cancer after prolonged use of Zantac or other heartburn medication. Recently, the FDA has warned that Zantac and other medications containing the heartburn drug ranitidine may be contaminated with cancer-causing agents. This announcement has been followed by drug companies recalling their generic ranitidine and Zantac products, while drugstores are pulling these products from their shelves. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with cancer after using Zantac or other heartburn medications regularly, you may be entitled to significant compensation. Call 800-594-1325 now for a free legal consultation and to see if you're eligible to file a claim. Time restrictions may apply, and you pay nothing unless there's a recovery in your favor. So call 800-594-1325 now. Again, 800-594-1325. That's 800-594-1325.
A couple of defensive changes for the Owls as Dave Conover stays in the ball game now at first base, and Riley Sands has moved out to right field. Arrows will send to the plate here the lower third of the order, Beats, Robertson, and Altic. Boy, you like the 3 that Ottawa scored in the bottom of the 4th, but then the Owls not quitting as they put it 3 in their half of the 5th. So the Arrows need to get back to work. Brady Beats will lead it off. Brady has grounded out and reached on a fielder's choice. Alec Pilliger back for another inning of work. He has 62 pitches. Throws a strike here. That one bounced up there, 1-1. One to Beats. Well thrown on the outside corner. Ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball is low. Now the 2-2 pitch. Another low breaking ball. So a full count to the Ottawa leadoff man here in the bottom of the 5th. And the pitch is low, and Beats draws a leadoff walk. Liam Robertson, the batter. Liam has reached on an error and flied out to right. Let's see if he might be asked to bunt here. Doesn't show bunt. He takes low and outside. There is warm-up action down the left field line for the Owls, just now completing. Big lead out there for Beats. He'll throw that way, and he's back. Another throw to first, and again Beats is back. Want to know the count to Robertson. The pitch is low. Again, a big lead for Beats at first. And again, a throw over, and he's back. Stretched by Pilliger. And his 2-0 pitch. Down in the dirt. And a 3-0 count. I'd have Robertson take at least one and maybe two right here. Takes a strike here. Bottom of the fifth, Ottawa up by 2. Looking for more. There's another throw to first with Beats getting back. And now, umpire warning, I believe, Beats and first base coach about something. 3-1 pitch to Robertson. Slowly hit ground ball up the third base line. Charged by Fine. Bare hands. Throws off line. Here's a runner trying for third, and he'll be in safely. So Robertson beats out an infield single, and Beats goes all the way to third. Batter Lane Altick, who has grounded into a force play and walked. Swings at this one, pops it up back of the plate. Ward, the catcher, makes the catch, one down. Back to the top of the order for Carson Hine. Carson, an infield single his last time up. He's 1 for 2 with a couple of runs scored. Stretched by Pilliger. The pitch. Runner goes from first. The pitch is on the outside corner. Strike called. So now, that takes away the chance of a ground ball double play. 0-1 to Hine. Couldn't trigger. The pitch bent over. Strike 2 called. So Hine hits from the hole here, 0-2. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Just off the plate outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Beats at third, Robertson at second, 1 out. Fisted foul over the first base dugout. 9 stays alive. The infield is back for the Owls, except shortstop Mudd has come in a step or two. Inside, 2-2. Slowly hit ground ball towards short. The only play is going to be first. The out there, but a run scores. Well, that may have been a tactical error by the Owls. They did not bring the infield in. That would have forced Ottawa to hold the runner, but instead Beats taking off. He scores. Robertson moves to third. The batter is Blake Ohlmeyer. Blake is 0 for 2. Pickoff move to third. Runner's back. Arrows now lead 8-5. Line past the third baseman down the left field line. Robertson will score. Ohlmeyer's headed for second, and he'll be in with a double. Cole Swanson, the batter. Sacrifice fly his last time up, 0 for 2 with an RBI. Swanson takes up high. That leadoff walk coming back to hurt the Owls here in the inning. Ottawa's lead is back to 4. Strike call on the inside corner.
Right now.
Check of the runner. 1-1 pitch. Inside.
Me too. We're coming together.
Ohlmeyer, the runner at second base. The wind is picked up again, blowing in from center field. Breaking ball up too high, 3-1. Hit over the first base bag, down the line, and the first baseman Conover gets back there to make the catch. That ends the inning, but the Arrows come up with 2 on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 left on base. At the end of 5 innings of play, it's Ottawa 9 and Gladstone 5. We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
It's summer, and odds are, at some point, your teenager's going to ask if they can borrow the car. Being sure they're safe is your first thought, which leads to your second thought. Do I have enough coverage? Now you're thinking, time to call your local State Farm agent in Ottawa, Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
Have you wanted to speak a new language, but thought it would be too difficult? Then try Babbel. Babbel starts by teaching you words and phrases that gradually get more complex. Soon, you're practicing short conversations. So in 15 minutes a day, you'll be speaking a new language in a few weeks. Babbel is built around real life. It teaches you practical conversations that you will actually use. Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a language today. That's BABBEL.com.
We head to the top of the 6th. For Gladstone, it will be Riley Sands to lead things off, then Patrick Hand and Nick Hertz. Carson Hine on in relief of the starting pitcher, Cole Swanson, who can be the winner of this ball game. Hine can pick up a save if he can hold off the Owls here through the 6th and 7th. Riley Sands will bat for the first time here today. He's a right-handed batter. Fastball is fouled out of play first base side. Fastball right through there. Sands couldn't trigger, and he's down in the count 0-2. Curve, missed low. Now the stretch and the 1-2 pitch. Reaching for it, popped it up, back of the pitcher's mound. It'll be the shortstop Beats to make the call on the catch. One away. Here is Patrick Hand. Hand is 0 for 3. Pitch from Hine. Fastball outside and high. Way outside, 2-0. Arrows lead here in the top of the 6th, 9-5. Base is empty, 1 out. Over but low, it's 3-0. And ball 4 outside. So 4 straight outside the strike zone, and Hand trots down to first. The batter is Nick Hertz. Hertz 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Pitch from Hine, down low. And 5 straight misses by Carson Hine. Ottawa does have some warm-up action down the right field line. Popped him up, foul territory, giving chase is Michael. He'll get there and he'll make the catch. So 2 out. And here's Nathan Fine, who has walked twice and been on a pass ball on the 3rd strike. Throw over to first, runner back easily. Stretch. Pitch to Fine. Well thrown on the outside corner. Nothing in 1. Strike 2, caught the outside corner at the knees. So now Hine can make Fine hit on his terms. Missed low. Ball and 2 strikes. 9-5 Arrows, top of the 6th. Curve inside, 2-2. And the pitch. Hit in the air, right center field. Robertson to his right, drifts under it. He's got it. That retires the side. In the sixth for the Owls. No runs, no hits, no errors. One left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Ottawa 9, Gladstone 5, and we'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Text us to receive up to 5 marketing texts sent via automated technology to your number. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply. Membership automatically renews. Cancel anytime.
Hi, you ever heard of Beachbody On Demand? Hold on a second. Here is your free membership. I'm Carl Deichler, the CEO of Beachbody, and I just sent a free membership to another customer. And I'm giving away 10,000 free memberships a week to anyone who texts me right now to try our new Beachbody On Demand fitness and nutrition app. Just text the word NOW to 303030 to get instant access to all $8,000 of our best-selling fitness programs like 21 Day Fix, Insanity, P90X, T25, and PIO. These programs really work, and this is your one chance to try them for free. To get started, just text the word NOW to 303030. That's NOW to 303030 right now, and I'll send you your own free membership.
We go to the bottom of the sixth inning for Ottawa, the middle third of the order. Aiden Michael, then Ryan Laurie and Jose Richards. New pitcher for the Owls is right-hander Jacob Malm, M-A-L-M. So Pilliger goes 5. Gave up 9 runs, but not very many of those were earned. Aiden Michael has a single and a sacrifice fly. He's 1 for 2. He has scored a run and driven 1 home. Pitch is down low. Strike at the knees, 1-1. Arrows do have warm-up action now down that right field line. This is in earnest. Line into left field, a base hit. So Aiden Michael with a 2-hit game. And the leadoff man is on, Ryan Laurie, the batter. Ryan is 1 for 3. Aiden Alterman is throwing down the right field line. To the line drive to the shortstop, and Michael is going to get doubled off. Oh, that was not good base running at all right there. That was not a hard hit liner. That was a looping liner. And the double play empties the bases, 2 outs. Now Jose Richards, 2 for 3. Fouls it out of play. Fouled it off the mask of the catcher. Richards down in the count, 0-2. And that inside almost hit him. One and 2 the count to Richards. Ottawa up by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled it off his foot. Stretched by Mom. Another 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball stayed low. Two delivery. Fouled it back. Another 2-2 pitch on the way. Liner to the shortstop, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. We'll move to the 7th, Ottawa 9 and Gladstone 5. We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
How much money would you like to save just by doing something you're already doing? How about 40%? With Allstate, safe drivers can save 40% just by doing something they're already doing. Driving safe. That's right, 40% just by driving safe. Visit Allstate.com or call a local agent for a quote today and see just how much you can save when you drive safe with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Savings vary and based on DriveWise and other safe driving discounts. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Smoothbrook, Illinois.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
helpful.
Very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Arrows make a pitching change here, heading to the bottom of the, or top of the 7th. Right-hander Aiden Alterman comes on to pitch. Alterman pitched 3 1/3 innings on Wednesday night down in Newton. Pitched pretty well until the 5th. Ended up allowing 5 runs, 3 hits. All runs were earned. He walked 5 and struck out 4. Carson Hines stays in the game. He'll go back to second base, and Alterman will bat in the number 3 spot in the order. Keaton Mudd will lead things off for the Owls, and Nick Knight and Gabe Conover. Mudd in the game is 0 for 3. He has scored a run. First pitch, swinging, pops it up. Richards with a play in foul territory. He's got it, 1 down. So Mudd helped out Ottawa right there, swinging at the first pitch out of the strike zone, and 1 away for Nick Knight. Knight a double back in the first is 1 for 2. He's also drawn a walk. Way outside. Ottawa plays again at 8:30 against the junior team from Pittsburgh, post 64. Strike at the knees, 1-1. Moved him off the plate, inside, 2 balls and a strike. Missed away. 3-1 tonight. Right down the middle, Knight was taking with his team down 4 runs. It's 3-2. The payoff pitch. Sharply hit ground ball past the second baseman into right center. So Knight has a 1-out single. And the batter will be Gabe Conover. Conover Drove home a run with a single to right his only time up. Pitch from Alderman. Low and away, and a nice backhand stop by Richards. Up too high, it's 2-0. Runner leads away from first. 2-0 pitch to Conover, swinging and fouling it out of play. Two and one. Next pitch. Grounder to third. Up with it, Michael. Throws a second. Out there. Back to first. It's a double play, and the ball game's over. In the seventh for Gladstone, no runs, one hit, no errors, nobody left. And a final score here, Ottawa 9 and Gladstone 5. We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Have you wanted to speak a new language, but thought it would be too difficult? Then try Babbel. Babbel starts by teaching you words and phrases that gradually get more complex. Soon, you're practicing short conversations. So in 15 minutes a day, you'll be speaking a new language in a few weeks. Babbel is built around real life. It teaches you practical conversations that you will actually use. Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a language today. That's BABBEL.com.
How much money would you like to save just by doing something you're already doing? How about 40%? With Allstate, safe drivers can save 40% just by doing something they're already doing. Driving safe. That's right, 40% just by driving safe. Visit Allstate.com or call a local agent for a quote today and see just how much you can save when you drive safe with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Savings vary and based on DriveWise and other safe driving discounts. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Smoothbrook, Illinois.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank. Ready to help. Equal housing lender.
Arrows take their first game at this Pittsburgh Post 64 Invitational Tournament as they beat the Gladstone Owls today 9-5. Ottawa gave up a couple of runs in the top half of the first. Both were unearned. One scoring on a throwing error. The other one, that man who got on then scored on a double by Nick Knight. But the Arrows came back with 3 in their half of the first, and all of those were unearned. RBI is going to Aiden Michael and also to Jose Richards. And then the Arrows got 1 in the third and 3 more in the fourth to lead it 7-2. Gladstone got 3 in their half of the fifth, but Ottawa came back with 2 in their half of the inning. And the Arrows got good pitching today from Cole Swanson, Carson Hine, and Aiden Alderman. And they pick up the win to move their record to 4-6 on the season. And they'll be back here at 8:30 tonight. They'll be taking on the Junior Legion team from Post 64. Line score looks like this for Ottawa: 9 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 6 left. And for Gladstone, 5 runs, 5 hits, 10 errors, and 7 left on base. Cole Swanson, the winning pitcher, and the loser for the Owls was the starter, Alec Pilliger. Again, the Arrows play later on this evening at 8:30. This is Gary Bateman saying so long from J.C. Park in Pittsburgh.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Legion Baseball on KOFO. Brought to you by title sponsors, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Legion Baseball on KOFO is also brought to you by